Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. This is Katannya Alven speaking from the New Forest in Hampshire in Great Britain. And I'm frightfully late because I've had a chest infection to deal with. Made one set of videos for you and it was just awful. So I had to wait. But I didn't want to miss the first opening of Parliament under the Prime Minister Boris Johnson with a huge landslide victory. So here we go, just a bit of this. And first of all, let me thank you for all your likes and shares and contributions and information sharing with me, and to say I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas, and I wish you all a wonderful New Year. This is the Speaker coming in, and Boris Johnson there, and Jeremy Corbyn, opposition. A lot of new members apparently. England is steeped in tradition, and so these traditions carry on. I mean, Boris Johnson looks amiable and smiling, and Jeremy Corbyn looks as sour as an old cat, old puss cat. Oh dear. Somebody got a bit of a smile. And this is the internal part of the Palace of Westminster, or Parliament, and I've been in there. It's public area, you can go into it. Very beautiful, magnificent architecture. I'm going to skip this, and so we can get straight on to the beginning of when Boris Johnson starts to give his speech. That's number 10. Now this is the swearing in of the new politicians.
I swear by Almighty God that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, her heirs and successors, according to law. So help me God.
Thank you very much indeed.
This is very important because they're actually swearing allegiance to the Crown, or Queen Elizabeth.
So swear or to affirm? I will swear. King James. Then you'd like to take the book and then write in the right hand, and then read out the word.
So we'll stop that. Jeremy Corbyn has just given his speech, and let's see if this is the part I wanted to come in on. This is the Speaker.
I now call the Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, this is the moment to repay the trust of those who sent us here by delivering on the people's priorities with the most radical Queen's speech for a generation. And if there was one resounding lesson of this election campaign, one message I heard in every corner of these islands, it's not just that the British people want their government to get Brexit done, though they do. They want to move politics on and move the country on. Building hospitals, renewing our schools, modernising our infrastructure, making our streets safer, our environment cleaner, our union stronger. And this Queen's speech of this people's government sets in motion a vast interlocking programme to unite and level up across the whole United Kingdom and unleash the potential of all our people. This one nation government will enshrine in law record funding for our NHS, take back control of our borders with a wholly new immigration system, toughen our criminal justice system with longer sentences for the most dangerous offenders, double investment in basic science research, and protect our environment with a bill so ambitious and so vast that there is no environmentally friendly way of printing it off. And Mr. Speaker, this is not a programme for 1 year or one Parliament. It is a blueprint for the future of Britain.
It's interesting because the Prime Minister or the Member of Parliament always addresses Mr. Speaker. Everybody else listens, but it's always addressed through Mr. Speaker. And it's very interesting, actually. It's like a triangle that everything is addressed to the Speaker of the House. Very important role. And thank goodness Mr. John Bercow was out, and we've got this gentleman whose name, for the moment, I've forgotten. Now I want to carry on with something of the United States. So wait a moment while I find it. Now, maybe people of Britain don't know about Hannity, and who's a newscaster for Fox, and they've probably seen very little of Melania Trump. And here is an interview which I thought would interest the British public. I hope so. I think she's a wonderful woman.
Right, today, the First Lady Melania Trump traveled to 2 military bases and a Navy aircraft carrier to meet our troops, thank them for their service this holiday season. Today, during her tour of the USS George H.W. Bush, well, I had the chance to sit down with the First Lady. And why this is important? Because while we're enjoying Christmas, many of them won't be with their families. Take a listen. Madam First Lady, thank you so much for doing this. So you said, before you came here, I watched you with all these troops today. You said that this is about our troops, our families who sacrifice daily for our freedoms. Our hearts, our prayers are with all of our deployed soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines who will not be home for Christmas. And so you decided to do this trip. Tell me more about that.
Well, I wanted to come and visit military families and also the servicemen and women. It's very important that we support them. Holidays are coming, not many of them. They will be with their families. So for me, it's very important to show them that the president and I and the country, we are behind them.
They put as many as 5,000 people on this ship. I was watching you as you were watching the jets come in and out. If we tipped it over, it would be the size of the Empire State Building. What do you think when you see this?
It's incredible. Even when I flew over here, you see the ship, it's very small, and then you're approaching and it's really big. And it was great to meet some of them who serve here. Now today there are 3,000 servicemen and women on it right now. And I saw the airplanes taking off and landing, and it's incredible what they do.
I'd want to say here now, I'm going to put also in the description box a link to my website for the blanket and the scanner, the energy rejuvenation blanket and the scanner. Do go and have a look. There we are, there it is. And if you come down, banish pain, stress naturally and quickly with 21st century energy medicine. And there's the scanner, or one of them, and here is the blanket wrapped. You can sit in it, you can lie in it. It's just incredible. And so I will be sharing more information about that. I'll make a special video on it, but do go into the description box and take a look. It will be the best gift you can give yourself for 2020. Okay, it bounces your own energy back at you, so you get a boost of your own energy, which is great. This is Katannya Alven saying God bless, and I'm just going to sign out with something else. This is Master Zilkos and how he's created a wonderful Trump song. Here we go. This is past Christmas, but never mind, it's still relevant and brings us into the new year. God bless everyone.
The snow's coming down. I'm watching it fall. Lots of people around. Baby, please come home. And the church bells in town are singing each song for the happy sounds. Baby, please come home. They're singing deck bells, but it's not like Christmas at all. I remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. To the lights of the tree.
anyone who thinks the impeachment is genuine, it's a complete sham by the Democrat Party. So I'll say God bless the Trump family, God bless Boris Johnson, his family, and God bless us all. Bye-bye. Katannya Alven from the New Forest in England.
I'm watching the shine. You should be here with me. Baby, please come home. They're singing deck carols, but it's not like Christmas at all. I remember when you